boys and girls tonight, so it's just ladies and gentlemen. You, you all look very beautiful, stunning, amazing, gorgeous. Just, I don't have the words. Can we give it up for the ladies and gentlemen of CANAAN College, please? They look amazing tonight. So, first on our program, we cannot start the day without thanking God. So can I please have my better half? I'll only say that for today. My better half, the person you don't see, if you don't see me, Mr. Isu.
Thank you so much. Greetings, everybody. Can we bow our heads, please? With our eyes closed and our heads bowed. Most gracious God and eternal Father, we come before you through your Son, Jesus, and by the power of your Holy Spirit. We thank you for this beautiful evening, a night filled with joy, laughter, and celebration. Thank you for bringing us all safely to this special moment, a milestone that marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. As we gather to celebrate the class of 2025, we ask for your presence to fill this place with your love, peace, and protection. May this evening be filled with laughter, unity, lasting memories, and may our hearts remain grateful, our spirits joyful, and our minds open to the future you have prepared for us. Bless everybody here, and most of all, may everything that we do tonight please you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Sound of worship be released from your lips tonight. Come on, raise it now. Oh, that's good, y'all. Raise it, raise it. In a bush. You provide fire. I'll provide sacrifice.
Thank you very much, Mr. Isop, the Lieutenant General. Now, for principals, welcome. Can we please welcome the Chief of Staff? I'm sure in your program it's written that. And when I got the program, by the way, I thought at some point our guest speaker is going to be the guy that is currently trending on Twitter, General Mkhwanazi. So when I got this, I was convinced it's going to be Mkhwanazi. Unfortunately, we got a doctor of philosophy. Right, can we please welcome the Chief of Staff, Mr. S. Makubane.
Good evening. Good evening. PRC chairperson, SMT members, teachers, any distinguished guests, as well as our VIPs, the class of 2025 matriculants. I greet you all. It is both an honor and privilege for me to stand before you this evening and extend a warm welcome on behalf of the PRC, the co-education management, as well as the board. Reaching this milestone, ladies and gentlemen, you will agree with me, it's not a small achievement. I think we can also all agree that time flies. Not long ago, I think around 2012, if I'm not mistaken, 2013, maybe some of you started in around 2011, but looking at these beautiful and handsome faces, I don't think you've ever failed a class. So all of you must have started around 2012, 2013. So you began your school journey and you had dreams, and tonight, here you are, standing on the threshold of adulthood. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to share a few thoughts about what I think is a true essence of Matric dance. During our time, by the way, I don't want to reveal my age, we had a Matric farewell. We had our own Matric farewell. We did it in a school hall, wearing school uniform. We thought it was top notch. But looking at this now, over the years, we've recognized that this event has gradually shifted away from its original purpose. It's not only about glamour, glitz, fashion, or final party. At its core, the Matric dance is a moment of deep gratitude, a celebration of how far you've come, and a thanksgiving to God for carrying you this far. It also marks a symbolic transition. That is, the school is formally handing you over to the world. So as your teachers, we are now handing you over to the world. In our culture, this resonates with ceremonies like Umemulo or 21st birthday, where parents honor their child for life of respect and discipline. So as your teachers, your parents, we say thank you for your respect and discipline. It is also my strong view that for future matrics, they have to earn the privilege of being part of this significant, beautiful tradition. The Matric dance is a privilege, it's not a right. It is something to be worked for, not just academically, but through discipline, commitment, and respect throughout the year. There is no value in celebrating with fanfare tonight, only to fail when it matters most. You must be proud of your journey and truly deserve to be celebrated this day as we are celebrating. It's all about you, not about us today. Lastly, I would like to share just a few shorting parts to you guys. Firstly, this is not the end of the year, and certainly not of the road. Your most important journey begins in October and November, where you will be sitting for your final exams. Secondly, you are now our representatives. You are now going to be our ambassadors. Go into the world with pride and integrity. Represent us and your parents well out there. I must also stress that life beyond Matric will not always be easy. It is in many ways a survival of the fittest. You must be ready mentally, emotionally, and spiritually to fight for your space, because there it's very competitive. Lastly, surround yourself with positive, ambitious people. Build strong, meaningful networks. There was a song during our days which sang like, "Uzoyithola kanjani uhlele khoneni." Do you remember? I'm now showing my age. "Uzoyithola kanjani uhlele khoneni." Loosely translated, how you will succeed if you sit idle in the corners of the street. So ensure that you surround yourself with relevant people, with people who are at where you want to be. So keep moving, keep growing, keep striving. With those few words, I want to thank you, wish you every success, and pray that God blesses you abundantly on your journey ahead. We love you guys. Thank you. Let the party begin. We are all welcome now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Magubane, for your kind words. Speaking of age, when Mr. Magubane spoke about his age, he made me think about a time when I was with my grade 8 class last year, grade 8.1, and I was telling them about Nelson Mandela and apartheid. And they asked me, ma'am, was it difficult for you during that time? I felt so offended. They didn't even know I wasn't there. But yeah, before I move on, I see we have a special guest in the house. Give it up for Miss Pungula. Welcome, Miss Pungula. On a serious note, Ms. Kwabe wants those who have not submitted their oral to submit. To submit before the night ends. Good luck, grade 12s, doing your oral. Okay. Moving on, I would like to call upon Lefika Tunu to do the purpose of the day.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, and most importantly, our remarkable class of 2025. I'd like to start off by saying, Nazena Bashebo. Hey, bo! I shame. Y'all outdid yourselves, honestly. Tonight we gather not to merely celebrate a social event, but to pause and reflect on a long, demanding, and transformational journey. The Matric dance is not a night of glitz and glamour. It is a celebration of endurance, maturity, and growth. You have weathered storms both inside and outside the classroom. You have navigated the pressures of academic life and uncertainty of adolescence and the deeply personal challenges that no one else may even know about. And through it all, you stood tall, you have emerged stronger, wiser, and braver. Let us also be clear, as a school, we remain fully committed and bound to the goal of achieving a 100% pass rate this year. That goal is firm and it remains a top priority. However, tonight is not about that. Tonight is about grades, deadlines. Tonight is not about grades, deadlines, or pressure. Tonight is about you. And it is about how far you've come, how much you've overcome, and how worthy you are of this moment. So let the weight of schoolwork fall away just for tonight. Let your laughter echo, let your feet dance freely, and let your hearts be light. Take this evening as a moment of joy, a reward of your perseverance, and a reminder that in the midst of striving, it is also okay to pause and celebrate. This is your moment. Claim it, enjoy it. You've earned it. Thank you.
Yeah, Sanmonan. Thank you very much, Miss Lefiga, for your nice English. I'm now working in the bundus, you know, so my English sometimes, yeah, man, you know what happens if you are working in the bundus, right? So the next item on our agenda. Now, before I announce this item, I've lost my energy. Where is my energy? There's someone whom I've gave the energy. I'm to please show yourself. It's in a bottle, but okay, it's fine. All right. So on the next item, we are having entertainment by Miss Angel and the band. Please, if you're gonna be taking a video using your cell phone, do not forget to tag her On Instagram, it's Angel M underscore RSA on Instagram, and Angel M RSA underscore RSA on Facebook as well. And also on Twitter, it's Angel M underscore RSA. Miss Angel, over to you and your band.
See ngiphethwe nguwe.
Thank you.
Thank you. Can we do another one for you guys? Yeah. Niyangichaza ke ngoba niyacula nathi. Can we do one more? Yeah? It's okay? If if you can do another, can I get a boo 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 boo? Yes. Let's go. It's good, it's nice. It's good, it's nice. La 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 Thank you very much.
Hello. Hello, I come back. I'm Tato, and this is my brother, Rabile Satan. Hello, I come back. Yeah, man, thank you, Miss Angel and your band. Last year, she promised us that she's going to come back with the band, and she did exactly that. Thank you. Can we please give her a round of applause? Thank you very much, Miss Angel. Please do not forget to tag her or to mention her on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok as well. She's at Angel M_RSA. Now, let's move on. Oh, by the way, I got my energy. It just came back. Thank you very much to the person who was having my energy. I got it. Thank you very much, sir. Right. Now, let's move on. But before we move on, can we please acknowledge our Major General who's in the house today? And I'm sure she had a fight with his son as to, no, mom, you do not need to look this gorgeous. What about my partner now, if you're going to be looking this gorgeous? Can we please recognize Miss Mapumulo? Miss Mapumulo, can you please, Miss, stand up? It's Mrs. It's Mrs. Mapumulo, not Miss Mapumulo. Mrs. Mapumulo. She's married, by the way, eh? All right. Thank you very much, Miss Pumulo, Miss Mapumulo, Mrs. Mapumulo. She's looking gorgeous. And that's why I'm saying, I'm sure she fought with one of his son that you can't be looking this gorgeous, ma'am. What about my partner? Thank you very much, Miss Mapumulo, for availing yourself for tonight. Now, let's move on to the next item on our agenda. Now, the next item is a letter from grade 12 educators. I wonder what this letter contains. I'm sure it has learners who are disruptive in class and. Right, it's a letter from grade 12 educators from Lieutenant General Miss Kwabe. Can we please welcome Miss Kwabe?
Right. Greetings, everyone. Apologies for my voice. I have a bad flu. So please bear with me. The speech is quite long. Greetings to everyone present here today. All protocol observed. You all look absolutely stunning. Firstly, a special thanks to Mr. Vezi, our general, for putting together such an exquisite night of glamour, class, and elegance. We are all honored to be celebrating with you, class of 2025. Whew. We have watched you blossom from the little babies that entered CANAAN College from grade 8, some even before. We have witnessed you transitioning from just short boys and girls to the fun and tall young ladies and gentlemen that stand before us. From Uyatando's ambitions of being president of the country in grade 8 to actually being the head prefects of 2025. Yes, we have seen you, a lot of you, come full circle. Like any other journey in life, it has not been smooth sailing. You joined CANAAN College at the height of COVID-19 and conquered that. Survived those early Google Classroom sessions whilst in pajamas for the first few weeks of your high school year. Behavior-wise, you have come a long way. While majority of you have been outstanding, there were some questionable characters along the way that have since found their way. From the loud and bubbly bunch of grade 8s who are now about to exit high school. From making teachers cry and second-guessing their chosen professions because of your behavior, to us now shedding tears of the thought of you leaving us at the end of the year. We have laughed together, cried together. We have shared losses and wins. We are grateful that you felt comfortable and safe enough to share those losses and wins with us. Even though we were knee-deep in either lesson preps or admin, we were forced to take the time out to listen to you go on about your issues. good or bad. We have been psychologists, relationship therapists, mediators, mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, bag and phone keepers, complaint boxes, secret keepers, and to some degree, friends. Moreover, we have also been your biggest cheerleaders, pushing you to your highest potential. We have watched you find your Juliets and lose your Romeos. We were audience to you fighting your Abigails for your Proctors. We have witnessed you fall into the clutches of the Lord Henrys that surround you, and also saw you lift yourselves up so that your picture does not decay. We have watched you start, nurture, and end friendships. We've had to listen to your catfights and try to mediate, but eventually witness you guys come together and being the best of friends again. Leadership-wise, the prefect group of 2025 has raised the bar. Through the leadership of Kutlano, Uyatandwa, Emihle, and Gonke, you have been visible, active, and honestly made our lives easier. As the leaders of the student community, you can leave CANAAN College knowing you have excelled and raised the bar in executing your duties. Next year's group has big shoes to fill. Even though you ruffled some feathers and made some learners very uncomfortable, you can rest knowing you left an indelible mark and a promising legacy. I know it was not easy 95% of the time, and the conditions were not always favorable, but you did your best, which is what I asked of you from day one. So I'd personally like to appreciate all 37 of you for your resilience and your persistence. In conclusion, class of 2025, you will always be remembered for your contagious energy, your bold and daring personalities, and your inquisitiveness during lessons. We are so grateful that God blessed us with the opportunity to witness your growth and to be part of your story. For some of us, namely Mrs. Pile and myself, we are grateful for your role in preparing us for the painful, exhausting, and tedious role of motherhood. From 8.2 to 12.1, and from 8.3 to 12.3. We welcomed you as our children, and like all mothers, the time has come to let you go into the world. We hope we have tried to change your lives like you have changed ours. We hope that some of the lessons and advice we have given you will carry you for the rest of your lives. We are proud of you. We are proud of how far you have come. We are proud of what we preempt for your lives, your careers, and your futures. We love each and every one of you. May God's grace carry you for the rest of the year and for the rest of your lives. Thank you very much.
Grade 12s, I just want to share with you that Ms. Kobe was extremely nervous. I know you don't believe it, because she's always telling you when you are doing your speeches not to be nervous, be confident, stand there. But she was, because you mean a lot to her. So that was really from the heart. And Ms. Kobe, I would give you a 10 for planning, 10 for language, 10 for structure. English teachers will know. Moving on, we would have more entertainment by Miss Angel and her crew. Thank you.
Is that right, guys? Yeah. I tell you when pinda, mani rice. All right. Get away, get away, get away is all I wanna do. Little time away with you. Oh, baby. Get away, get away, get away is all I wanna do. Little time away with you. Oh, baby. Oh, my man, oh, my man, oh, my man. Love you on me, love you on me. Tell me about this inside. See how bad, see how bad. Oh, my man, oh, my man, oh, my man. Love you on me, love you on me. Tell me about this inside. See how bad, see how bad. Nothing better when we're together. It just feels right. How I love kicking with you, babe. It's all I wanna do. Nothing better when we're together. It just feels right. How I love kicking with you, babe. It's all I wanna do. Oh, oh, my man, oh, my man, oh, my man. Love me on me, love me on me. Tell me about this time. See how bad, see how bad. Oh, my man, oh, my man, oh, my man. Love me on me, love me on me. Tell me about this time. See how bad, see how bad. La 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 la, yes, ladies. La 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 oh, my man, oh, my man, oh, my man. Love me on me, love me on me. Tell me about this time. See how bad, see how bad. Oh, my man, oh, my man, oh, my man. Love me on me, love me on me. Tell me about this time. See, oh, can we do it one more time? Let me hear you, ladies. Let's go. On my bed. On my bed, on my bed, on my bed. Love you on me, love you on me. Tell me about this inside. See how bad. Thank you. Can we sing you guys an original song? Is that okay? So this song is all about feeling good. I hope you guys are feeling good. Are you? Yeah? All right. So can you guys help me with something? Please, can you sing with me? Looking, looking, looking. 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 Looking to feel good inside. 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 I'm looking for a life of peace, and I can't see the light at the end. I know that you want the same, you ain't different to me. You told me, and nobody knows what's going on. I'm looking, 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 looking to feel good inside. 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 Looking looking, looking, looking. Oh, looking to feel good inside. 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 Thank you. And that one is called Looking. Can we do one more for you guys? All right. So before we start this next one, where's your partner? Nihleli kanjani? Where's your me? I just got myself a partner. So you're gonna stand right here, ne? What's your name? Please say your name first.
Hi everybody, my name is Dando.
So Nando's my partner, and then Nina, where are you guys' partners? So this one is an old one, but I hope you guys know it. Singing for you, Nando. I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the light is shining through. Why shine? I see those rainbows in my mind when I think of you sometimes, and I want to spend some time with you. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I both. You look full of no time to tears. Raise the waters, all that is, and the dumping of flowers grow. The things that come to those who wait, not to those who wait too late. We gotta go all we know. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky, just the two of us. You and I know. Oh, just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I know. Oh, just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two. One more time. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You all look absolutely stunning tonight. It's hard to recognize some of you guys. So I am here in front of you to introduce our honorable guest speaker. Dr. Londiwe Bengu was born and raised in Amlazi Township in Durban. A proud product of her community, she graduated with a Bachelor of Medicine and a Bachelor of Surgery from the University of Cape Town in April 2025. She is currently completing her first-year internship at Prince Msheni Memorial Hospital in a placement she was especially passionate about, as it was driven by her desire to return home and serve the very people and community that raised her. Besides her commitment in healthcare, Dr. Bengu was the founder of Youth in Mind, an initiative she started upon seeing the need to contribute to youth empowerment and development in her community. Her passion for empowering young people in her community has always been deeply connected to her academic and professional journey, as she hopes to see more success stories emerge from the very place that shaped her. Even the demanding nature of her work, Dr. Bengu makes a priority to rest, recover, and recharge, as she recognizes that self-care is essential for those in service to others. On her days off, you will find her unwinding to good music, exploring new experiences, and enjoying simple moments of joy. Looking ahead, Dr. Bengu plans to specialize in internal medicine with the goal of becoming a physician. She also hopes to continue growing Youth in Mind, as she still sees a clear need for youth-focused support and development in her community. Help me welcome to the stage Dr. Londiwe Bengu. Let's put our hands together for this inspiring lady.
Wow. Good evening, everyone. That's another. Like, wow. All I can say is wow. Okay, it's truly a privilege and an honor standing in front of you guys and celebrating such a special occasion. Being here takes me back, it's like I'm on a little time travel, as I was in your shoes about 6 years ago. And yeah, 6 years may seem like a long time, but I don't know, maybe with experience and growing, time goes by faster. Because for me, high school was a very long time. When I was in Matric, the 5 years of being in high school was too long. So I spent quite some time thinking about what I should speak to you guys about, as I don't usually speak in public. And the most times where I could say I spoke in public, it's usually with learners where I'm encouraging them to do their work, do their homework, and all those kind of things. I usually like being in the background. So, but then I thought that today was not about that. And I'm pretty sure you've had those talks for most of your matric. From grade 11 when you passed, people were telling you matric was gonna be the serious year, it's what matters. And yeah, I'm pretty sure your teachers have been telling you, read your books, work this hard, attend the extra lessons, etc. So firstly, congratulations on making it this far. It's a big deal. Yes, be proud of yourself. So today is kind of a farewell. You are transitioning from being your mother's daughter or your mother's son to being your own person. You are going to start being an adult, as you're going to move. Some are going to move away from home. Some are planning on going to university. Some are planning on going to work. Some, they don't know what they're going to do. And that's okay. I want to tell you that is okay, and that is how it should be. And though some won't do what they had planned to do. Right. So I'll speak more about the university life, because after high school, I went straight to university. So university is one of the hardest or the most challenging places you can be. It will make you, it can break you, and it can make you, depending on how you take it. For myself, well, it made me, I'm a doctor. So, but it did break me at some point. So I just want to remind you guys that this time is very important in kind of building a foundation for your adulthood. What made me, when it broke me, or it tried to break me, it was the people, the meaningful connections that I had made during my high school years or towards the end of my high school. So I just want to remind you of the importance of that. So now, choose yourself, choose people who are going to be like critical in improving yourself. All right. And then I just want to refer to this researcher I love. Her name is Brené Brown. She's an author and a researcher. She talks about wholehearted living, and she mentions these components that are important in wholehearted living, being compassion, so self-compassion, courage, and self-acceptance. So I want, if there's anything you heard from today, I know there's a lot going on right now. Excitement is like over the roof, and very hard to sit still. You want to get on the dance floor. So, but if there's anything you can take away from me today, I just want you to practice wholehearted living for your peace, for you to not lose direction, for you to be who you will be proud of. So, in terms of, as I've mentioned, the 3 components, so be courageous, know what you want, and be able to voice out what you want. Be able to say no, have the courage to say no. I don't want this for myself. If people are saying, but you can't say you want to do engineering. Like, a lot of people are unemployed and they have engineering degrees. Say, okay, but it's what I want. Have the courage to tell your mom that, UCT medicine is what I want, and it's the best medical school. If they say it's too far, but it's what I want what's best for me. Have the courage to choose yourself and do what's best for you, or you think is best for you. You're young, you're allowed to make mistakes. If you come back and you're like, yeah, you were right, I was lonely, couldn't handle it, then that's fine. But at least you know. Then in terms of self-acceptance, I went from being an A+ student from Matric, coming with 90s on my certificates and all of that. And I prayed to get a 50 at some point. At some point, I got a 0 on one of my tests. It was embarrassing. Yeah, you can laugh. But accept yourself. Like, it's nice when it's the high, It's nice when it's the high. Everyone is excited. Londiwe, wow, 8 A's, it's great. Everyone is like, wow, this girl. And then you get into uni. But then you need to accept you're a human being, You're a human being. You will make mistakes. You won't always be perfect. Life won't go how you want sometimes. But still love yourself regardless. And then the other one is self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. As you're kind to your friends, be kind to yourself. But draw boundaries. Have boundaries. And have some self-discipline. All right. And then I just want to talk about celebrating yourself separately. So today is one of those days where you pat yourself on the back and say, yeah, I'm here. I'm here. And in the future, I want you to celebrate yourself. Get yourself like that Woolies chocolate cake if you feel like today, like this week, has been hectic. And I need to celebrate myself. So do that, celebrate yourself, because we tend to play down our achievements because we're afraid that something bad is going to happen. why am I feeling so good lately? No, something bad must be coming. No, what that does, it just kind of numbs down our excitement, but then when the disappointment comes, it doesn't make the pain any less. So learn to be joyful, love, be vulnerable, and then so when the hard time comes, you have the reservoir to face those hard times. Because if you don't, then that's when we get in trouble, and you know it's hard to survive. So I just want to say, try and live wholeheartedly and don't settle. Those are my last words. Don't settle. What you want is out there. And good luck. Love you all.
That was very motivating. Thank you, Dr. Londiwe Bengu. When they said there's a guest speaker, Dr. Londiwe, I was looking for this old lady. I'm like, where is this guest speaker? And then I saw this young girl. So I hope, ladies, you are motivated. There's only two ways you can be a doctor. It's marry one or become one. Gentlemen, I don't have nothing for you. Work hard. Okay, so Dr. Londiwe, you are needed here again. And can I call upon Emihle Gavu and Konken Lovu?
Hi guys, Ninjani. Naze nabahle. Hayi cha. Sawubona. Standing in front of you is Emihle Gavu njengoba sekushiwo, the Deputy Head Girl of CANAAN College 2025. We're here to give you these. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your time. You could have been doing a lot of stuff, I'm sure, but you chose to be here with us. Thank you.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Yeah, Sunborn. Are you guys good? I'm good as well. Now, before we go to our next item, which is the address by the head girl and the head boy, I would like us, by the way, it's, every time I talk, it's history. Just know it's history. Because I've been there, left, so it's history. Right? So when I was at CANAAN College, there was Miss Mlandu. Now we no longer have Miss Mlandu. We have Mrs. Mia. Can you please stand up, Mrs. Mia? Lapo sokubona. Mrs. Mia. All right, okay, it's fine. And by the way, the teachers also have their partners as well. Mr. Gumbi's partner is Mrs. Pillay. Can you please stand up, guys, so that they can see you? I mean, yeah, man. Mrs. Pillay and Mr. Gumbi. Wow. A perfect match. A perfect match. Guess who's Mrs. Stela's partner for today? Aukakel. Mr. Makubane. Mrs. Stella, will you please stand up with your partner so that we can see you? So those are the partners for today. And so for the last time now, these ones, they meet in the corridors, right? They share the department and they share.
On another note, before we lose our jobs, moving on, Mr. Ngobese. I'm trusting you with this mic. We only teach at CANAAN College. Thank you.
You. Hey, shooting a pepe signing. I'm here to reveal the secrets, Minak. Okay, all right. Now, can we please move on and have the address by our head girl and head boy, Captain Uyatanda Zulu and Kutlwano Motipe.
Sanibona. Ninjani? Hayi naze nayo bahle. Abanye benu bahle ngathi abahlanye. Nabanye nje esibaziyo kwama corridors. Uphu Spokazi. Spokazi. Uphu Nombalenhle. Nolwandle. Hayi seleze lafika lo suku. A day that we have been anticipating, all of us. Before ngize ngiqale, ngifuna ukusho nje ukuthi kunabantu abawu2 engaziyo ukuthi angazi noma usuku labo noma kanjani. Luyanda Mthembu noSibonga Mdletshe, the big dog. Inja yokuqala. Ngithanda ukubonga to all the teachers who helped in making sure that this day is a success. Ngithanda ukubonga kakhulukazi teacher wethu simthanda sonke. Imani. U-Undertaker. Owaxosha wabuya. Walala wavuka. Mr. Vezi. Ngithanda nokubonga to all the matriculants, all of us who are here. Ngaphandle kwenu, this day would have been a success. Sasikhona ababekhona kwama events, making sure that we make the money to ensure that this day will happen. Okhona no Anele Mpele emabhodweni ngangibabona movie night. Now ukona nani. May today's event signify our growth and maturity as individuals, as we slowly step away from high school and into the open world, which is filled with responsibilities. This is more than just a ceremony. It's a celebration of everything we've overcome so far. The sleepless nights before exams, the moments of self-doubt, the friends that we have made along the way, and the lessons that we have learned both inside and outside the classroom. Sisuka kuteka sisonke, abanye benu kusuka nana grade 8, 8.4 ukephi? Oh, 8.4 uko? Oh. All right.
Well within my right to respect your positions as ladies and gentlemen tonight. Ladies, you look gorgeous. Gents, you look dapper. I need bahle bafethu. I just want to say, angikho mningi bafethu, but yeah, man, we've come very far. If you actually look at it, let's just enjoy the night, guys. I hope Oguti, our final results are going to be as gorgeous as we look tonight, and I hope that we thrive for our year-end marks, guys. As you guys can see, Uguti, and they have built us to the people that we are today. I'd like to say a special thank you to the prefects of 2025, my partners, the deputies, and the head. I'd like to say thank you to our educators, and last but not least, Mr. Vezi. Mr. Vezi. Thank you guys for your presence tonight. Yeah, God bless. I see Kopozin bafethu ukugcina.
Bafethu, lo suku alimdinga umuntu onamathamba aqinile. Dinga nje ukuthi uthambe, yabo. Dinga ukuthi ufake izaza, yabo. DJ, awufaka usifiso ncwane.
Right. Now, our next speaker, who's gonna be expressing, it's written there, expression of gratitude. And the speaker there is General Vezi. Can we please welcome General Vezi?
Sengidibana nokushona kwelanga, inqumo zami zingisinda amahlombe, ngihlangabeze nokufuna kwelanga, ngizungisela amaphutha amna.
Stand up, man.
Inqumo zami zingisinda amahlombe, ngihlangabeze nokuphuma kwelanga, ngizilungisela amaphutha amna. Yose ngithole khanyisa sengidibana nokushona kwelanga, ukushona kwelanga, ukushona kwelanga.
Aibo.
Ngithole khanyisa sengidibana ukushona kwelanga, ukushona kwelanga, ukushona kwelanga. Sengidibana nokushona kwelanga, inqumo zami zingisinda amahlombe, ngihlangabeze mokuphuma kwelanga, ngisilungisela amaphutha amna sengidibana nokufuna kwelanga inqumo zami zingisinda amahlombe ngihlangabeze nokuphuma kwelanga ngizungisela amaphutha amna. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Order in the house, thank you. A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. Right from the top, Chief of Staff, Mr. Makubane, all the way to the lieutenants. I am very glad that we have decided to stick to our theme. So, by power vested in me, I've given each and every one of you a title. So as you are seated today, Mr. Mkize, what are you there? You are a Major General. Major General. Thank you, Mr. Mkize. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a very brief one. Firstly, let me start by saying, I mean, obviously tonight is not about academics, but nonetheless, that is the main business why we actually met. I do want to acknowledge the fact that today, was a celebration rather, or an acknowledgement of 100 days before the commencement of the 2025 final examinations. So which means we have 100 days left before we start writing our final exams. We must not be, we must not act like we are not aware. That is the main business. So we've got 100 days before we start our exams. Mine here is really just to express my gratitude to many people, honestly. So I'm going to start with that. I do want to express my gratitude at different levels. Mr. Makubane, thank you very much for having joined the school and leading us in the right direction. Your support is really appreciated. Even in this process of preparing for the matric dance, you always made sure you check on me whether is everything going okay, particularly because for the past 2 weeks, I've obviously been occupied with a lot of things, having went to marking center, then came back then went to the psycha camp, and I only finished today at 1 p.m. Then I actually came back here. Yeah? I finished, then I'm here. So I do want to acknowledge the SMT. Thank you guys for your continuous support in whatever I do. I know sometimes I'm one person, but now you go too far. Why don't you keep it simple? But I can't keep it simple. 2024, you started high now, I matric dance big pants. Hence, we then obviously have to go all the way to make sure we fundraise. So I really appreciate the SMT for continuously supporting me in whatever I try to do. I do want to acknowledge Mr. Mayaba's team. Thank you guys for always producing quality work. I think you are the only photographers that I actually trust with any work I do, because of the work, the quality that you give, and how also you are able to, your turnaround time is very efficient. So I really appreciate that. I want to appreciate the catering team for having availed themselves. I want to appreciate Angel and her band. Thank you very much. I have no doubt, I will always have no doubt about your capabilities when it comes to ensuring that the crowd is entertained. Thank you very much for that. I do want to acknowledge Dr. Londwe Pengu for availing yourself, Mganam. We asked to mention izinto. That's okay. I was an A student and blah, blah, blah. I do want to put it on record that, I mean, obviously, Londwe gets to, you got to join a club of people with 8 distinctions. Okay, we appreciate that. But I think most importantly, it's worth noting that you got to join a club of people who have got 100% in maths in their certificates. A round of applause. So 100 is well. So I really want to I appreciate your time for having come through. I do want to appreciate Mr. You know, guys, as I've been busy during the last 2 weeks, I mean, I used to be in Genexen, or 8, or 6, and so most of the time I was working on remote. I felt like I'm in charge. like I could just press buttons. But I think press it. Like, Gumbi, please go and buy this. I want to appreciate you, Gumbi, for that. Please go buy this. Naimali, go and buy this, and then you go. I want to appreciate Sisnolwazi, Missy Mleche, Bonarenje. I bothered them throughout. For the last 2 weeks, there is nothing that I've done physically because most of the time I was out there, either I'm in class or was at marking. The only things I could do were those which I could do in the evening when I can go and buy something. But generally, stores are closed at that time. I really want to appreciate you guys for that. In case gaining support, ever since I've joined CANAAN College, I really appreciate that. Miss Morrison, thank you very much. You never even negotiate. I know this time to get you to agree to be my MC. I remember I went to buy you McDonald's and whatnot, breakfast. But I know that you were going to agree nonetheless. I really appreciate that. Mr. Ngobesa, I get when I get here. Ngobesa Jula, because I told him to come here. I really appreciate Mr. Ngobesa for always not taking instructions, but for believing in my leadership, so to say. Because Mr. Ngobesa do this, even though he's no longer at CANAAN College. Ngobesa do this, he's going to do it nonetheless. So some of the work that you see here is a combination of different hands. I really appreciate that, guys. Mrs. Pile, Ms. Kwabe, Miss Morrison again. Mrs. Pile, Ms. Kwabe, Miss Morrison, you know, guys, again, why I'm thanking you. Thank you for that. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I do want to thank the grade 11s who assisted me in terms of the invitations and all of that. There's a lot of planning which went behind the scenes. So I do want to appreciate the grade 11s. On the 4 of them, others are absent due to family reasons, and obviously it's holiday, some are not around. I want to appreciate them. I do want to obviously appreciate in absentia finance department. I've bothered them from day one to say every time I want to pay something, and because like we don't do payments today. No, we're gonna do this one because I need it urgently. So I do want to appreciate finance in absentia. Also, Snowlers will pass the message to them. And then those were my appreciations. I do want to appreciate you guys, grade 12, 2025. Managing honesty, you are not angels. Far from it. We are far from being an angel. However, I do want to believe that you know how much I love you guys. I do want to believe that you know how much I want what is best for you. Whether you see it someday or not, it does remain that at the end of the day, when it comes to Matric 2025, I only want what's best for you. And I will stop at nothing. I will stop at nothing to make sure that at the end of the day, you get what is best for you. So, pardon me if sometimes we are obviously going to fight. If I want something done, grade 12, 2025, we are going for 100% pass rate. Whether you like me on that day when I tell you to shut up, I do not care. Because what matters at the end of the day is the mission. The mission is very clear. We are going for 100%. And I don't expect everyone to love me for that, because what we do when we want to get 100% is very hectic. Kodwa, it should remain, if there's nothing else that you can look at least find solace in knowing that I love you. But it doesn't mean I'm going to do whatever you want me to do. I mean, at the end of the day, I want what is best for you, which sometimes you may not be aware of. So that is the assurance I'm giving you, because henceforth, it's going to be a very hectic term. But it should remain that you know that I love you, and I do want to wish you the very best for this evening. Make sure you enjoy yourself. Be very responsible. Be very responsible. Be very responsible. No, I'm being honest there. A lot of things can go wrong. A lot of things can go wrong when we think we're in control and we are not. Be very responsible. I do not want tomorrow to wake. Your parents are very happy where they are. The calls that I'm getting and the texts I'm getting, it shows that they are very happy and excited. Do not disappoint. Tomorrow, do you remember what I said? We don't want that. Everything must go accordingly. It must go in order. I would rather this is a warning and it never comes back to say, remember what I said. So whatever you do tonight, be at your best behavior. And in closing, I heard when the speaker was speaking, when Londiwe was addressing us here, she spoke about not shrinking. Indirectly, she was speaking about not shrinking. And I love that. whatever you want, you must go for it. And I think one of my favorite poems that I've ever read in my entire life speaks to that. And I think we've all heard it. It's by Marianne Williamson, which says, "Our deepest fear." And I'm not going to read all of it, but I think she spoke about the fact that we end up asking ourselves, can I actually be this thing? Can I actually be an engineer? And that is the problem. When we start doubting ourselves, that's where the problem is. So in the class of 2024, I do want to let you know that this thing of asking yourself, who am I to be brilliant? Now I'm quoting now. Who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. You were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. That's what she writes. Each and every one, no matter how much they think they are better than others, no matter how much they think they are the ones who should be listened to, no matter how much they may look down on anyone, each and every one of us here has got their own thing that was given to them. And it is you doubting that which sets you back or which takes you back 100 steps back. So on a daily basis, remember that you were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within you. Wonke umuntu unonkulunkulu ophila ngaphakathi kuyena, and lo nkulunkulu ongaphakathi kuyena wants to shine. Each and every person has got someone who lives inside them. There's this person inside of you who wants to shine. At the end of the day, it is up to you. I'm one person, I'm a fan of Konke, because the fact that the way she preaches and believing in your own craft and making sure that regardless of whatever is happening, you keep going. Konke, I love what you preach. I'm really a fan of how you preach. Each and every person must believe in themselves. And they must know exactly what they are the ones who are going to shape their own future self. May you continue to preach that verse, because I don't think you understand how many people actually need to hear that on a daily basis, to say, keep going. This thing that you want, you are going to get it. Keep going. And you do that unfailingly, consistently. And obviously, and I think as a community, we can see that through you, how you have basically come up in this academic year, and we are shining, because it's very clear that whatever you are preaching to us on WhatsApp and all on social media platforms, you are actually living it, because we see you shining and rising. I always want to acknowledge people who are rising and shining, who do not want to fall back. Impilo idinga ukuthi ube nenkani. Bazi 12.4 inkani, you must be very stubborn when it comes to life. If we are not going to be stubborn, you need to be very stubborn. You fight until the end. You don't back down. That's what life needs. It's never going to be easy. It's definitely going to be challenging. But what matters is the willingness to fight. That is what life is. Otherwise, why are we here? Honest. If you are just going to come here, live casually, and then out you go. No. Life is more interesting when you fight. So what I want to give you, from now henceforth, right now we are going to be fighting for the certificate. Next year we are fighting a lot of other things, different segments. You're fighting university, you're fighting life. There are a lot of things we are going to fight. It may seem like I'm preaching nonsense right now, but there are a lot of things we are going to be fighting. But my only thing for you, the only weapon I have for you, that is the only weapon. You must be strong beyond any measure. No. Yes, it might be a challenge, but you must be resilient. On a daily basis, you wake up in your corner, no matter. That is the only thing, guys, that's going to make you survive. You must make sure that you fight against being weak. Being weak, I don't mean to get colored. That's not being weak. I'm talking about being weak. Being weak means that you accept any defeat that comes. You must never accept defeat. That's a wrong characteristic of a human being. You must never have that property. You defeat, you accept, and then you move. You cannot. Everything is going to defeat you. There is more coming. You start accepting defeat now. It's very early in your life to accept defeat. No matter how much, it's very early to accept defeat. It's very. If there's one thing, even when you don't see me anymore, you must, in your mind, it must say, you must never accept defeat. What Allah accept defeat, that's going to be the story of your life. I want to wish you the very best for this evening. Take care, be well, I love you. Make sure that you do your best to be in your best behavior. But otherwise, have a lovely evening and enjoy. This is about you, it's not about us. Have a very lovely evening. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Charisma and wavering style. Please give your tenderest salute for your host for tonight, Major A. Morrison and S. Gomez.
Right. Thank you very much, Mr. Vezi. Kuningi that I've learned from Mr. Vezi. He's one person who can manage to keep parents happy and at the same time stands by the standard of education, of which is the most difficult thing to do. Parents are happy if learners pass. If they do not pass, they become sad. But Mr. Vezi is able to say, yeah, I can keep you happy even if your learner is failing, but stand by the standards of education. So, yeah, man, Mr. Vezi is one of those men who are good at keeping parents happy and at the same time ensuring that the pass rate improves all the years. I mean, if you can check the years, we come from 40-something% to 60-something%, and last year it was 80-something%. And thank you to your team, Mr. Vezi, for your hard work and dedication. There are few people who can do that, who can keep parents happy and at the same time maintain a high standard of results. Right. Now, so I think we are done for the day, and now we're gonna move on to entertainment, which is Miss Angela's department. And now, before we go there, I made a mistake. Before Mr. Vezi came here, bekumele kube nembongi emhayayo imusho ukuthi ubani uMr. Vezi owahamba. I heard by was it Konke who said owahamba wabuya, owaxoshwa wabuya. So right, so before we go to that, by Imbonge Zomhaya, and by the way, Imbonge requested for water before Yenzelog. I'm sure isiwatholile amanzi manje, and amanzi ayo asuka from CANAAN College nje, especially for Yona. And before we go to Imbongi, thank you very much, Mr. Vezi, from the convoy for the countdown, to the helicopter for the invite, and to today. We thank you very much. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Mr. Vezi. Thank you very much, sir. Can we please give him a round of applause? Right. Now, I'm going to give to Imbongi ezomhayo Vezi. Imusho ukuthi uban. Where is he, by the way? Where is Mr. Vezi? Angithi uyambona ke. Uflopa ke into zakhe ke naye ke unako. All right, but all right, I'm gonna go and look for him. While I'm still looking for him, Imbongi will continue high, and yeah, man, let's hope that ngizomthola early. And after that, I'm not gonna come back. Miss Angel, we're gonna take over, and then we're gonna go and dish I think yona party ke manje ke sizele ke leyo ke. So while Miss Angel and the band, they are playing there, we're gonna go and dish up for ourselves. And also, while we are still dishing, can we please go with our partners and take pictures here on the banner. Mayaba Mida is there. Please do not forget to tag Angel and also Mayaba Mida when you are posting those pictures. By the way, the pictures are now available. The link will be sent to you by Mr. Vezi. Good night. Have a wonderful evening.
Njani? Ngiyazi ukuthi aningiboni kodwa eniyangibona. Ovuvezi.
Let me go and fetch for Vezi.
Ovuvezi. Bathi uvezi. Owaxoshwa wabuya. Ivevane ezibhadu. Umtitiyelo wezibalo zaphenduka izinombolo. Umhlali owegradi kwi-maths nakwi-accounting. Abomangwasilile basumela kibizo mama. Ushide limhlophe. Balinyinda bayalidlulula. Umngeni ngehelicopter ilazi kwasamazali ijipleni wasemzilini kwasimazali ibhasini. Esengelile kwamgabadeni. Sisiphendikhala njalo kabiyani. Usakhuleka kwemgabadeni. Sisivezi kwasamkhuleka usithole. Mgabadeni. Siyakhuleka mgabadeni, siyakhuleka kuwe ekweyama. Wasihola mgabadeni. Siyakhuleka kabiyani. Uhlaba idrati uwuthisha. Uhlaba idrati umfundi. Siyakhuleka mgabadeni, siyakuvuma. Idrati into yakho. Nawe uyazi ukuthi abahlaba abadrati. Mgabadeni. Asimese ukuthi yeba! Yeba! Vezi! Asimese ukuthi yeba! Dweba! Vezi! Mkabateli! Bathi umphemvane ezibhadu, isabi idrati, yasabi uthisha, yasabi umfundi, yakuka, imisithi yamasi, yahona yamafesi, yama!
Right, thank you very much, Mr. Kumbi. Vezi. Right, so we're gonna go and dish up there, but before we go, the instructions are, can we please allow our teachers to go dish up first, then after that, we're gonna follow after them, and after our teachers, it's gonna be the band and the Mayaba Media, then we're gonna dish up after them. Thank you very much, guys. I love you. Gonna see you next year.
Eat first and then do interviews. Because everyone is going to be eating now. Is there... It's going to be easier. Who's the people that are... Who's the people that are planning to go?
Hi guys, it's your 2025 head girl and I am Kutlwano Mudipe from CANAAN College.
And my name is Ertondo Zulu, 2025 head boy for CANAAN College.
My experience with the whole planning was very hectic, from planning late nights to actually leaving late at nights during these events was very hectic, but seeing the results now is honestly amazing because our blood, sweat and tears actually resulted into something.
Yeah, it was a very special, there's been a very special day because we know how much effort we put into making sure that this day will be a great day, and we are very happy to finally witness it coming true.
Matric 2025 signing out.
Hi guys, this is Dr. Londia Bengu. I am at the CANAAN College Matric dance, and it's been very beautiful. I have never had a Matric dance, and it was such a beautiful experience. I think everyone deserves a Matric dance. So yeah, congratulations in advance to the class of 2025, and yeah, all the best to them. Dr. Bengu signing out.
Hi everyone, this is Nifika Mtunu. And hi everyone, I'm Romina Precious Nene, and we're at the CANAAN College MD 2025. Okay, I'd like to say woo! It was an amazing experience actually. At the beginning, it was frivolous, but we pushed through, and it's amazing to see what the crew has put up with and has done for us. I didn't expect this location. They've outdone themselves. Mr. Besi has really outdone himself, and hopefully he just keeps going with this motion because wow, the standards were set. Wow, it was beautiful.
Hey guys, I'm Mr. Bezi, I'm a grade 12 head at CANAAN College for 2025. It's a very beautiful evening. We are obviously celebrating the class of 2025 having reached such a milestone of being in Matric. Obviously, they are on their way out of the schooling system. We are very happy for them, having obviously persevered over these years. It's a beautiful thing to watch, to be honest. So this night we are here to just celebrate them. The fact that they got here, that's what we are celebrating. It's not about academics, it's not about sports, but rather celebrating that they got here. And also obviously us showcasing how much we love them, because disregarding anything that they could have done, any troubles they may give us during classes or whatever else, but it remains that we love them dearly. And that's what this is about. We are celebrating them for having reached the trick. And it's beautiful to actually see everything that I dreamt of in terms of a plan having been executed perfectly to this point. We went from stage to stage, from fundraising all the way to obviously invitations, which were done in 2 segments, and then we are here now to close off the whole thing, and we are very happy about that. It's very exciting to see them happy, and that's what matters for us, to see our learners happy, celebrating their milestone. And yeah, what else can we say, man? It's beautiful, so we love that, and thank you for that.